What is up, everyone? Welcome to the middle breakdown here for the EPL East Coast Cup. Let me go back to my eye in the sky here so we can go through this again. So if you haven't watched the other videos, please make sure that you go and do that. It doesn't help if you just look at the snake or just look at the Dorito. Make sure you have a full understanding here. So if you're coming over from those videos, thank you for watching. I hope that the other ones helped you out. This one, so if you were on the snake side, you already saw it's the can, the wedges, and everything over. The Dorito side, this structure and everything over. And then we said that the back center, we split that, so it was just the snake side shots and then just the Dorito side shots. And now we're going to talk about the middle. Now, we saw in the Dorito side breakdown that the middle does have a lot of really good shots into that Dorito side. But the snake is looking like it's more of a war of attrition. So it's going to be difficult because this back center looks like a lot of people are going to be able to double it up. Make sure you watch the other videos. That way you can see those shots off the break. But let's go out to this Aztec and go up. So even though the back center does have a shot through here, the fact that I can take like 2 steps off the box and then just go straight up, as long as I'm low, I should be okay. It looks like the shot into the can is going to be a lot better for them to do from the back center. Granted, they might still try to shoot you, and that's just paintball. But as you are coming up into this Aztec, I'm just going slow here. Remember, you want to make sure that you're looking for who is it that can shoot you, because it's just as important as who you can shoot, because it doesn't matter if I can get here and shoot 15 people if I'm dead 3 steps off the box. So looking from this Aztec, it doesn't look like you can help the snake at all, unless they are trying to get out to the snake corner. But even then, you're kind of blocked out. Like, how are you going to see the guy leave? So you'd have to get lucky, to be honest. So let's look at the Dorito side. Well, real quick. Yeah, that's your snake. So let's look here at the Dorito side. And we do have a good shot through here into the Dorito 2 and going from the Aztec into that Dorito 1 back there. So you could at least assist with it. If you're coming from our Dorito side, you already saw that there's other bunkers that can do a lot of a good job as well into shooting that Dorito side. So this could just be kind of like a handoff type bunker. So that way you can go and then start probing more into the middle. Let's see here. Go into this can. Yeah, the Aztec, though, doesn't really look like it's a bunker that you want to go to and use it to really like slow down anything on the snake side. But as we're coming up into this can, something I saw, or that you can see real easy, is this shot going right into the snake. And there was another one that we saw over here that you could go gun up shooting into this gap. If you don't have someone in the back center that's able to do that, then you can go running gun through here, or even if you wanted to do the delay and then go through and then running gun up, like let's say they stop at the Dorito 1 coming here, you can chill and just be able to sit here and shoot into this gap. And it doesn't look like the snake has to get into the 50 snake. And if you're pushed in and just living behind your gun over here, it's going to be tight. It'll for sure be tight. I mean, you could look over at the snake, but you see how the 50 snake juts in a little bit? That's going to make it difficult. So they're going to have to wrap to kill you. So for this shot, it's pretty solid to be able to shoot into there. So if you're tight in here, you can shoot into that gap. And I wonder, looking at the angle, that let's go a little bit, wrong way, a little bit higher, and make sure I get the right shot. This is a possibility. Remember, every one of these things is just looking at it. The can is over here somewhere, but bouncing off here, come on, there we go, might work as well. Shooting the lower section of it, because remember with the Doritos, since they go down, if you shoot at any angle, it's probably going to make it skip up a little bit, depending on, if it's inflated and all of that. Try that out though, because if you have that shot and we can have a presence here and shooting the gap and then shooting the bounce, shoot the gap, bounce, gap, bounce, gap, bounce, gap, bounce, and just going back and forth like that, man, that's going to be hard to get out of there alive. The other advantage is that even if they start shooting this bounce, it might come in. I know that we saw that in the Dorito side, that this bounce can come in, probably. But I'm wondering if this bounce works, it's going to be tough. It's going to be whoever it is that can get to that first. But even if they start shooting the bounce, let me see. Could you survive? Depends on how good the bounce is. But you might be able to still start shooting through this gap or just ask for help. And then if you're tucked in and switch, can you do anything this way? Not really, but you might be able to use this as a way of being able to dive into here, which we'll look at next. But if we're looking here for if this bounce, let's say this bounce is really good, but it's not good into here, then you can take the inside route, being careful of the snake, because the snake can see the move, but inside route into, I can show you, inside route into here. The issue is that the snake 2 and the snake 3 have shots going into here, and the 50 snake, if they back up a little bit, they can shoot through here. But once you're in here, you should be pretty safe from the snake, at least. Now, will this bounce come in? I think that there's a chance. I think that if they shoot the front of it, that it can skip in. But again, if the shot, try the bounce and see where it works best. But I can shoot into this same gap right here. I can shoot into this amazing gap right here. It's going to be tough to dig this guy out. But that being said, this bounce coming in, if that works, this is not the bunker to get to. That's when you want to have someone else on. Go watch the Dorito side video if you haven't yet. There's some other bunkers that can shoot into some of these gaps, but this guy can help out. And then if they start shooting the bounce, can tuck in. Well, you get what I mean when I say tuck in. The bunker isn't going to move virtually, Greg, and be able to stop the movement down that way. Let them shoot the bounce. Maybe you can get kind of like an alley-oop. Can you help out Snake Way? Let's look real quick. It doesn't look like it unless they're hanging out. If they're hanging over the top, then yes. But you see how this goes in and then in like that. It's like a little zigzag. So you might be able to catch someone on the inside here. I don't know that it's going to be great to stop the snake over here. But let's look into more the middle in this center brick. Like, is it worth it to get to this center brick? Let's look Dorito side first. Something that I really like with this is this humongous gap here. This thing is a beauty. For anyone that likes to really slow down progression, I don't even need to look at the other Dorito. I can just chill right here and they are never making it. You can bait someone to come through here. For this gap for them to get through, they have to probably send someone to go and bunker you out. So if it looks like it's too easy on that Dorito side, there's probably a reason. It's probably because if you don't know for sure that there isn't someone in here and you try to make this move, someone can sit here, just wait. And once they see the move coming across here, they just shoot into this section right here. You're going to smoke that guy. It's going to be really easy to be able to do that. Let's look at the snake side though and see if it's worth looking over this way. So you can shoot into the snake, but if they lay down and wrap, you're not getting the shot. And they can still keep crawling, come all the way down to your side, then pop up and shoot you. This would be kind of like a surprise shot. That would be the way that I would describe it. So if you lose your snake side, you need to switch because you need to shoot over here or else you're dead. But this shot here is incredible. So you definitely want to make sure that you're just having good zone control into this middle. Now, something that I didn't check and I should have, I highly doubt anyone is going to play these pins, but what if there's something that's really good for it? So let's look. You're dead here. That's not going to work. And there's no benefit to going there. Okay, let's look at the other pin. Because you never know. Sometimes you can get into some of these spots and it's just like, oh yeah, I can play this and shoot this way. This one you could shoot these gaps, but you can do the same job from other bunkers, and it's not a tiny little pin. So I don't think that this would be a place that you'd want to get to. And shooting snake side, I don't know. So definitely good for the middle here. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you again to the EPL, and good luck at the East Coast Cup, guys. So please comment down below if there's anything that you think might be more beneficial, might be a little bit more of a help in regards to certain bunkers. I think that the middle is real strong to help cut up that Dorito side, but it's going to be a war of attrition in the snake is what it looks like. But getting these shots off the break from the back center, going out wide and being able to keep people out of the snake, if you can progress on that and there's no one in there, that is going to be a huge game changer, because they're going to have a hard time surviving when you start crawling around and getting into their side. So the Dorito side's it's definitely going to be a tough get to get through there, because you have this middle structures that can all shoot into there. You have these guys, and they have shots from the back center. Yeah, it's going to be a good one for sure. So yeah, if there's something that I missed, put it down in the comments down below. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.